All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Solodolotoso here. This is my first YouTube video of showing y'all how to win every single game that you play on solo in Call of Duty Mobile Battle Royale. Now, I don't do solo versus squads, I do solo versus solo. I'm not going to claim that I'm the greatest player of all time in Call of Duty, although I do think I am. But I'm actually really good. I use an AK-47 and a DLQ, so I'm a really good sniper, probably one of the best snipers in the game. And I'm going to show y'all my tactics because, a lot of these people on YouTube, they show y'all videos of them going crazy and, they're really good, but it's not realistic. That's not how a real, warrior would fight in battle. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously the point is not to get shot at all. These guys are just going around getting shot, popping kinetics, like that's what you do in real life. That's not what happens in real life. So I'm gonna show y'all how a real soldier, a real person, and I'm not a soldier. I've never been in war. I've never been enlisted in the army or any military services. But I'm just saying, if I was in war, this is what I would do. So I'm gonna just explain to y'all, everything that I do and how I play, and then y'all be, hopefully learn from it, take some pointers, give me some pointers. One thing I always love to do is come to New Vision City, and I don't not know why this guy dropped down so late. Like, I'm very thorough with my jumps. I know exactly when to jump to where I need to go, the furthest I can jump to get there first on the ground, because you always want to get there first. I'm also going to show y'all how to accumulate cash fast, so stick with me, baby. I always love coming to New Vision City because it has the best loot, and honestly, it has the most cash. I've literally left here with like $110,000 in my backpack before. So yeah. Another thing is I love to use first person point of view, not third person point of view. One, because it makes me feel like I'm really in the game, but two is you're gonna see later in the game is really important, is I really feel like it actually helps me when I'm in a fight with someone close up, because the thing about it is a lot of people like to shoot from the hip, and shooting from the hip is the fastest thing to do, and I knock a lot of people down by shooting from the hip, but your bullets go stronger into the target once you're shooting from scope. So you're gonna see it's a lot easier to go from hip to scope and lock on your target with a clear view. That's just a bot. With the clear view when you're in first person, and you can just see a lot of things better. So that's why I use first person point of view. And a lot of these YouTubers all use third person, so this is gonna be something a little different. You're gonna see how I play in first person. And lastly, another reason why I like it is because you can see the gun so much better. What's the point of having all these designs on your guns and like upgrading them and doing all that if you're not gonna look at them during the game? But as you can see here, I have my gun away and I'm running around crazy, accumulating cash. This is how you accumulate cash fast, guys. When you feel like you're not in a threatful situation and you're just looting up, especially here in New Vision, because there's so much cash, you just gotta put your gun away and run around. Now the thing about New Vision, why I said there's so much cash here, is because, bro, if you know the design of New Vision and how to loot it in a thorough manner, then like, okay, go to one side, go up there, then go to the next side. You can accumulate all the cash from upstairs. But think about downstairs and all the zip lines and all the little boxes that have cash there. And not to mention outside, it's impossible to accumulate all the cash in New Vision City. I estimate that there's probably around $250,000 stashed around New Vision City, the whole thing. Now, this is a example right here of why I go first person. You're about to see. Boom. See, he's a real player. And I'm talking shit to him, and he's mad.
Bitch.
He's mad that I took all his money. I said, shut up, give me all your money. That's why he said that. But you see, he was good, and he was shooting me from his hip, but you know what I mean? He was probably playing third person, then he had to, that little time that it takes to just gain your vision back to going to try and shooting from your scope when you're in third person, that's all I need. It's so easy for me to just go into my scope on first person and just end you. So yeah, you see, I'm a sniper. I love to hide out and be like, you know, secretive with my kills, but don't get me wrong, I will slaughter every motherfucker that tries to, you know, run up on me. Like, there be so many people who just be thinking, oh yeah, let me just run up on this dude. And I was like, what's wrong with you, man? What's wrong with you, dog? But I'm not gonna lie, the reason why I started using sniper is because of these shotgun using mother effers. These shotgun using dudes, and dudes just be running around using controllers, and you can't kill them because they're just running around like banshees. Those are the reasons why I started using sniper. When I first played the game, I used to run around with AK-47 and FHJ, and then the scout class, because that was awesome. I could just run around, use my scout, find someone, shoot him down. If a plane comes by, easily shoot it down. But then everyone caught on to that, so then I started using sniper, and I'm so good at sniper. So now, a little bit about my classes and what I use. I always use an AK-47. I always use a DLQ. My upgraded DLQ is silenced, and it has the concussion bullet. So once I hit them once, they slow down, and I hit them twice, they usually go down, but sometimes 3 times. And I always buy C4, baby. I always buy C4 and strap up my helicopters, because so many people love to use helicopters, even sometimes against you. Like, you can land your helicopter somewhere, go, and they'll like try and pick up your helicopter and chase you and do all that crazy stuff. So I'm really like tactical. Like, that's why I'm dangerous in this game, because it's like, it's not just shooting. You have to worry about every way of dying in this game, and you're gonna see. Because this game, I was unsuccessful in blowing someone up in a helicopter. However, I was successful in blowing someone up, and you will see later in the game. But usually what I love to do is, first, I get all my stuff, get both of my guns, so that way I don't have to go to any of the drops. I'll strap up my helicopter with C4, so that way if I need to just leave it somewhere real quickly and get up out of there, then I could do that. And I use my airborne. I love airborne. That's the only class that I use, because it allows me to get out of sticky situations quickly, get up to high places. I love airborne. And then after I strap up my helicopter with C4, I go and find the nearest helicopter or jet, because everyone loves to fly helicopters, everyone loves to fly jets. And I make sure I at least have 6 C4 with me, so I can strap up 3 different vehicles at a time. Now, I'm giving you guys sauce. It takes 2 C4 to blow up a vehicle completely. 1 C4 will just detonate the vehicle, and it'll still be alive and, you know, burning and stuff. But 2 C4 will instantly detonate the vehicle, giving you an instant kill on your enemy. I've done this many times, over 100 times I believe I've killed enemies with C4 strapped to vehicles. And you'll see I was unsuccessful in this game to kill any enemies with C4, because look, as I'm going to strap up this one, this guy right here in the ghillie suit shoots at me and starts to almost blows up my plane. And now no one's gonna get in a smoking plane, no matter what, C4 or not. No one's getting in a smoking plane. So it's like, I can't just lay this plane down somewhere and expect someone to get in it and blow them up with C4, because it's already smoking. So he ruined my plans. I have to ditch this helicopter, right? So what I'm trying to do now, basically, is I'm trying to find more cash to go buy some more C4. Now, I would have had enough cash, but if you guys noticed, when I was back at the payload station, I accidentally bought a purple backpack when I already had a purple backpack, which wasted $12,000. So I would have had enough to buy more C4, but I didn't. So I gotta, you know, improvise now, which deters your whole plan. That's the importance of doing everything thoroughly. Like if I had bought all the C4 I needed, then I would not have to now do this extra step, you know, but I did. So it's going to cost me. I'm not going to be able to get the next plane because you're going to see my next strategy also gets blown up. And another thing, there's a lot of like Narco, shout out Narco, shout out, what's my, the Slayer, the dude, Parker the Slayer, Parker, yeah, he was the first person I watched. You know, they give a lot of good tips. Narco gave a great tips. It's not you're not a coward when you retreat. As you can see, I was getting shot up by a couple people. I retreated. I didn't just jump out of my plane and go fight them. Two reasons being, the first reason is you have to respect your opponent. Like there's been so many people who haven't respected me in this game and they just die because it's like you don't know anyone's skill level. They might look like, oh, they're easy to kill, but you never know. And then secondly, I always like to fight at an advantage point, and like I said, I always try to make it real, so I don't want to get shot up at all. So if I get shot, I try to be cautious. Now look, I'm trying to do my next plan. Oh, I thought that was a bot. No, he's hiding.
Enjoy the ride.
Oh, okay, this is a real guy. He's crouching. Okay, you're real. You're real. So what am I doing? I am now going to avert my plan and go away. Oh, but Solo, you're such a pussy. You're a biatch. Why you don't want to engage? At that moment, I don't want to engage because I believe that he had advantage over me. I believe I was kind of more in the open. If I was to rush him, he would be able to see me better. And also, I'm first person. He's third person, so his vantage point is a little different than mine. So he can see me coming better than I can see him. So that's why I always like to say, you know what? Let me go to a more advantageous situation. Now I'm trying to go for the last helicopter all the way over there to see if I could still blow someone up just to show you guys. And that also gets foiled. One more tidbit about my playing style is that I shoot with automatic bullets. I don't shoot manually, meaning I don't press a button for my bullets to come out. All I do is put my gun on the target and the bullets come out automatically, which is an option that you can use. Now people are like, oh, doesn't that delay? Isn't that, you know, what the hell is that for rookies? If you think that's for rookies, I'm going to show you my accuracy and my kills and all that. And then you tell me if it's for rookies, because honestly, I think it's honestly way better. They've made it really good. So that way, you know, you're able to actually hit your target exactly when the, you know, your scope hits them. And my accuracy is just so good with it. It's like, why press a button when I don't need to? Why? I don't need to press the button. I don't want to press the button to shoot. And honestly, it's just harder to do that way when you press the button and shoot at your target. Yeah, you can do it quicker in some situations, but not for Solodolotoso. I like to do it automatic, baby. Just like my guns in real life. Just, you know, well, you do have to press a button in real life, but this game, I don't have to press a button. All I got to do is put my target on the guy. Okay, now we're coming to crunch time. It's the last 10 players, and you're going to see. This is the winning strategy right here. Okay, now the guy in the ghillie suit that shot out my car, boom, shot out my plane, there he is. Bam, you're dead. Thank you. Good night. You ruined my situation before. I wanted to kill you with C4, but I'll kill you with bullets instead. So he's dead. No longer to exist. He was a good player in the game. I think there's like a couple more good players and a couple bots left. But see, man, if I would have just jumped out there and tried to kill him, maybe he would have got me, you know. But now he's just thinking everything's cool. He thinks I'm a pussy. Oh yeah, he ran away. He's a pussy. I'll find him later. He's walking around, you know, la-di-ta, thinking that everything's good. I come up, bang, bye, real quick. That's how a silent assassin does it. A silent assassin. Yeah, I'll run away. And this is what I always do, baby. When I know I'm going to win the game, I'll put that somewhere in the map. Somewhere hidden. My ghost face killer. Silent but deadly. All right, baby. This right here is really impressive what I do. I like this. Now, this right here, I feel like a Navy SEAL or a freaking Army Ranger would do something like this. Now watch carefully. So my strategy here is you always want to stay where you are when the safe zone's closing, because you have no idea where the safe zone is going to collapse. If I'm running around the whole map, then I wouldn't be in perfect position. Look at me. I stayed here, and I'm literally in the perfect spot. The perfect spot. Now, what am I going to do with that C4 that I bought? I couldn't strap it to a vehicle. So I just put it right here because I am in the perfect spot already. I didn't have to run around the map, go looking for a kill. Oh my God, I just want to be so good and show everyone that I could just hawk everyone down and kill everybody. No. This is how a real person, a real army, a real soldier would do it. Okay. I don't got to run around. I could just chill here. Look at my gun. Gold, diamonds, you know, AK-47. And I like the little rounded red one. I don't like the red dot sight. I don't like the squared red dot sight. So now I just wait and wait. Sometimes I'll smoke a joint, you know, listen to music. If it really takes a long time, I'll just wait for an enemy or for something to happen because I'm in this perfect spot. And then look at this, baby. Perfect situation. And this is a real player too that comes. This isn't a bot. Watch. Oh, so beautiful. So beautiful. Set it up so perfect. I didn't even have to use a bullet. Look at. Oops. Oh, beautiful. I wish. Now, here's the thing. I've had other people try to blow me up with C4 like that, and it doesn't always work because by the looks of it, he probably was putting on some armor, and he was probably less than 150. So that's probably why I killed him. There was one time where I think someone had set up C4 on a airdrop and placed it on me, and I had a full kinetic, and it brought me down to 50. But now this is the winning strategy. When I'm at the end and there's only 3 or 2 players, I put on my stealth chopper. Sometimes I can have 2 or 3, depending on how rich I am. And I go up in the air until I find them. Once I find them, I just drop down. And bat, Nickelodeon. Now, I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Like I said, this was my first YouTube video. If you guys found it interesting, cool, informative, please like and subscribe, you know, to my page. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Follow me on Instagram at Toso_music. Now, here is what I'm going to show y'all. As you can see, these are my stats, you know, just to show y'all I'm not no rookie. I've been legendary over 20 times, and legendary on multiplayer 2 times. And then I'm gonna show you my stats as well, just so that way, you know, you can see exactly what I do. Now, a lot of people hide their stats. I don't. You can see everything about me. 43.52%. I've had 10,000 matches, 2,300 wins, MVP 4,000 times, 56,000 kills. Average damage is 1,100. So yes, that's me. Follow me on Call of Duty if you're good. If you're over 400, if you're 400 and, you know, legendary, then I'll accept you. If not, then I won't. Yeah, until the next video, guys. Peace out.